Hi, I'm Andrea from makinghomeworkwithandrea.com, and in today's video I'm going to share why I love the GoPro as a starter camera for YouTube videos. Right now I'm filming on my MacBook Pro so that I can show this to you, but I will show clips from videos that I've made with my GoPro Hero 8 Black. And this was one of the first purchases that I made after my other channel got monetized on YouTube. It just really stepped up the game exponentially. So this is the GoPro 8 Black. My other channel is a heating and air conditioning channel, and I would be out in the field a lot with our technicians. And this is just so incredibly durable, and I'm not afraid of dropping it or breaking it or anything like that. And also, I find it to be incredibly disarming. When I'm talking to the technicians, they don't really feel like they have a huge camera in their face when I'm just kind of standing here like this talking to them, and they're not really camera shy in front of this, whereas when you have like a big nice looking camera with a lens, that you kind of get people freeze up who aren't used to being on camera, and that's not what I'm going for. It's disarming, it's durable, it was inexpensive. Other cameras that I look at would be a deal if you could find something under $600. So I have used this for vlogging, I have used this for all sorts of things, going underwater on my little kids YouTube channel with my kids. It's been fantastic. There are a few accessories that I would recommend getting with the GoPro. One is this tripod that I think was 20 bucks so that you could stand it someplace, and I shoot video like this with myself all the time. I also recommend getting this media mod. I'm taking this off. The media mod is kind of the shell that goes around the GoPro, and why it's great is because it allows you to plug in a microphone like a lav mic, which I use all the time. I have this little lav mic that you can clip to your shirt and plug directly into the media mod, and so now you can kind of mic up the GoPro, which is great. Tip though is I had to buy this little attachment for it. I don't know if you can see. This is the lav mic, and it has the 3 rings here, and this is the GoPro extension that has these 2. So I had to get an adapter for my lav mic, but once I got that, which again was very cheap, less than $10 I think, I could plug it right into my GoPro, and you can get quality sound at a rock bottom price. I almost forgot to show you what it looks like without the media mod on it. I saw a lot of reviews online for the media mod, how people will get the media mod for a better microphone right here. It's not bad. It's not a bad microphone, but a much better sound quality is to do the kind of the lav mic situation like I was showing you. So this is the media mod. See? And so these are all the little attachments that you could put on the back. This also makes it handy to charge the battery from the media mod case instead of having to completely take off the side of the camera in order to charge the battery. Right here, like this is the side of this is ordinarily how you would charge the camera, by taking off this piece right here and then plugging it in. But when it's connected to the media mod, you can just charge it directly from the media mod. Now, I will say that when you do have the media mod on, this is no longer waterproof. So make sure that you're just using the camera like this with the side clipped back on right here if you're wanting to use it for underwater, which I will say it does not have a terrible sound quality just by itself. It was just important to me because I use the lav mic a lot to be able to have a way to plug that into this camera, and the media mod made that possible for me. So it was totally worth the money. Another reason why I think that the GoPro is a great starter camera for YouTube, it's always a good tool to kind of have in your arsenal of things that you can use for YouTube videos. So if you wanted to get another camera later, you always could, but then you're always gonna be kind of glad that you have a GoPro as an option. I love how discreet this is. For example, if you're wanting to travel to other places, maybe some places that are more dangerous, this is way more discreet than having a very expensive looking camera. Right now I am in Bogota, Colombia. Trust me, I would not feel comfortable walking around with a big expensive looking camera, but I can walk around with this little GoPro, pretty discreet, and it also doesn't look like an expensive iPhone. If this were to get stolen, it's way less expensive than my iPhone. The only downside that the GoPro has for vlogging is that you can't like see yourself, but honestly I think that that's an advantage because it just forces you to look directly into the lens, and I hate it when people aren't looking directly into the lens. So I kind of like that I'm not distracting myself with my with myself. So I just look directly into the lens, and I think that it looks a lot better that way anyway. So again, the main reasons why I love the GoPro as a starter YouTube camera is that it is inexpensive, it is durable, it is discreet, and it's always going to be a good thing to have around. So even if you upgrade later, you're still going to be glad that you have this for certain situations that you might be in as a YouTuber. So I hope that this was helpful. Please subscribe. I love talking about YouTube stuff, and I will talk to you soon.